Okay, now we see the next sum, that is sum number 28. So sum number 28, it is related to speed, distance, time. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. If the train was 30 kilometers faster, it would have taken 2 hours less than the scheduled time. If the train was slower 15 kilometers per hour, it would have taken 2 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the length of the journey. So here, what we will do is that first we will take that let speed of train originally be x, and the distance we will take the thing over here as the distance we can find out. We will take the time and scheduled time by. We know that distance is equals to speed into time, that means x, y. So this is the important part, that the distance we have measured as xy. Now let's see what are the conditions given to us. The first thing condition is that if the train was 30 kilometers faster, so now we'll take it as is speed 1 is equals to x plus 30. It would have been 30 kilometers faster. It would have taken 2 hours less. So time 1 will be equal to y minus 2. So accordingly, what will be the distance? X plus 30, y minus 2. Is the distance going to change? No. Because distance is the same. If they are traveling the same point from one point to another point, that is not changing. Only the time and the speed is changing. So it is going to be the same as earlier, xy. Multiplying this, we get xy minus 2x plus 30y minus 60 is equals to xy. Xy and xy gets cancelled. We get minus x plus 30y is equals to 60. You can divide it by 2 to get it as nsx plus 15y is equals to 30 as the first equation. Right? Let's see the other condition. The next condition is that if the train was 15 kilometers slower, so that means speed 2 is equals to x minus 15 and time 2 is equals to y plus, it is going to take how many hours more? It is going to take 2 hours more. So it will be y plus 2. Again the same thing, x minus 15 and y plus 2 is going to be xy. I'll continue there. So it will be xy plus 2x minus 15y minus, so xy minus plus 2x minus 15y minus 30 is equals to xy. Xy cancels. So 2x minus 15y is equals to 30 is my second equation. So this equation and this equation, solving them, we get over here as minus x plus 15y is equals to 30 and 2x minus 15y is equals to 30. This gets cancelled. X is equals to 60. Accordingly, minus 60 plus 15y is equals to 30. 15y is equals to 30 plus 60, 90. Y is equals to 90 upon 15. So y is equals to 6. Okay, therefore, what is the question they asked us? Let's see what is the question they are. Find the length of the journey. So that means distance is equals to xy is equals to 60 into 6 is equals to 360 kilometers. This is hours, this is 60 kilometer per hour. Did you get this? Easy. So that was sum number 28. Now we move to sum number 30. Now sum number 30 is based on the boat sailing with the current, that is upstream, downstream. So let's understand the concept of upstream, downstream, and then we'll continue with the sum. Now, the first thing over here is, okay, let me read the sum and then we'll start. Okay, the sum is a boat sails a distance 44 kilometers in 4 hours with the current. It takes 4 hours 48 minutes longer to cover the same distance against the current. Okay, so now with the current, against the current. What do you mean by this? So suppose there is one stream over here and the boat is going to travel. If it's traveling this way, what will happen? The flow of the water is this way and the boat is also traveling this way. So if the speed of the boat is x and the speed of the stream is y, the speed of the boat will be x plus y. Because going this way, it is with the flow. Because with the flow, that means this is called as upstream. This is the speed of the boat and this is the speed of the stream. Whereas in the downstream, this is called as downstream because you are going down the stream. So this is downstream. Whereas if you are going in the upward direction, so if I am taking this way, that if it is going in the upward direction like this, then the water is going this way but the boat is trying to go in the other way down. Hence you are cutting the flow. Hence it will be x minus y, which will be upstream. The up the stream will be this way. Now downstream, here they are given you that it is with the current and against the current. With the current means downstream. So this is with the current and this is against. Okay, this is the difference or this is the basic concept of this particular question. So let's see the question first. The question 30. We'll take over here. Let speed of boat be x kilometer per hour and speed of stream be y kilometer per hour. So you can see that speed with current is equals to x plus y, speed against current is equals to x minus y. Did you understand the concept over here? If you are swimming, when you are going with the flow of the river, then swimming is very easy because the water pushes you. तो तुम्हारा स्विमिंग का स्पीड प्लस द वाटर का स्पीड दोनों साथ में एडअप होगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द डाउनस्ट्रीम. But when you are going against the flow of the water, then what is happening? You are going this way, but the water is coming this way, so it is going to drag you backwards. So if you are fast enough, then what will happen? You are cutting through the water. That means x minus y, that is against the current. Okay, so x plus y downstream or with the current, x minus y upstream or against the current. You are given over here that the distance traveled is 4, so it is here distance is equals to 44 kilometers and the time is equals to 4 hours. So speed is equals to distance upon time is equals to 44 upon 4. That is going to be 11. So what is this 11? This is with the current. Over here it is given that when it is going with the current, that means with the current x plus y, so x plus y is equals to 11 is my first equation. Did you understand this? I found out the speed from the distance and the time what is given to me. Accordingly, I have got it as 11. What is the speed? 11. What is speed? Nothing but with the current, so x plus y equal 11 is the first equation. The second part is, so this distance 1, distance 1, time 1. The distance 2 is equals to 44 kilometers. Because it is just going to come up the same distance and it is going to take the time is equals to 4 hours 48 minutes. Now what is 4 hours 48 minutes? It's nothing but 448 upon 60 because that will be this will be number of hours, the 12 4s and 12 5s are. So this will become 5 or 20, 24 upon 5 hours. Okay, it is 24 upon 5 hours. Accordingly, we have that speed is equals to distance upon time is 44 upon 24 upon 5. So that will be 44 into 5 upon 24. Is it clear? And this is nothing but x minus y because it is against the current. So that will be 24x minus 24y is equals to 5 4s are 20, 5 20, 22, 220. 220. So max I can divide it by 2. So that will give me 12x minus 12y is equals to 110. Again it will be 6x minus 6y is equals to 55. That will be divided by 2 again. So this is my second equation. I can multiply this by 6. So this becomes 6x plus 6y is equals to 66 and 6x minus 6y is equals to 55. This gets cancelled. 12x is equals to 1. 11. Okay, some error. 1 sec. 5. 48. 24 upon 5. 44 upon 5. Okay, we are making a big mistake over here, and that was that the time taken for over here was not 4 hours 48 minutes. It was given that we have to read the sum properly. It takes 4 hours 48 minutes longer. When it takes 4 hours 48 minutes longer, this means it will be this plus the 4 hours which was taking the earlier time. So this is this plus 4. Okay, so accordingly over here this would become as 8 hours 48 upon 60. So there will be 8, that will be 4 upon 5. 5 8s are 44 upon 5. This will be 44 upon 5. Accordingly over here this will be 44 upon 5. Hence, I will better erase this part. So this is nothing but 44 up to 5 upon 44. So 44 will cancel. So x minus y is equals to 5. A very important thing. We have to read the question carefully. It was given that the time taken when it is going against the flow is not 4 hours 48 minutes, but it was 4 hours 48 minutes longer than the original one. So original one was 4 hours, so this will be 8 hours 48 minutes. Got it? So now you get the two equations. So it is x plus y is equals to 11, x minus y is equals to 5. So 2x is equals to 16, x is equals to 8 kilometers per hour, and x plus y is equals to 11. So therefore y will be 11 minus 8, y is equals to 3 kilometers per hour. That means that speed, boat car speed is equals to 8 kilometers per hour, and that of the speed of the stream or the current is going to be 3 kilometers per hour. Are we clear with this? Okay, so we have to be very careful in such sums. Now we come to the next question, that is sum number 32, the last question of this exercise and also the chapter. So question number 32. Now, a part of the monthly hostel charges is fixed, and the remaining charges of the on the number of days one has taken food in. So they are given that the hostel charges are divided into two parts. One is the monthly charge, fixed charge. Another one is based on the number of days you are going to take food. So they are given that when Bhavna takes 20 days of food and she has to pay 260. So what we will do is that we will consider that let fixed cost monthly is equals to x and per day food is equals to y. So for Bhavna, you can see that she stayed for 20 days. So total charge will be x plus 20y, because x is the fixed charge and this for 20 days, and she pays how much? She pays rupees 2600. So 2600 is what she is paying. This is my first equation. Whereas for Divya, we get she, of course, X will be the fixed charge and she is going to stay for 26 days. So 26Y is what she is paying is 3020. Okay. So this gives us the two equations, very easy sum. So we have over here X plus 20Y is equals to 2600 and X plus 26Y is equals to 3020. Accordingly, we have over here, this gets cancelled, this is minus 6y is equals to minus 420, y is equals to 420 upon 60, minus minus gets cancelled, is equals to 70. So, we have got x plus 20 into 70 is equals to 2600, x will be equal to 2600 minus 1400 is equals to 6 plus 6 to 1200 is the fixed cost. So fixed cost, fixed charges is equals to rupees 1200 and per day food is equals to rupees 70. That's the answer for this thing. So you find the fixed cost and the cost of food per day. Fixed cost is 1200 and cost is 70 rupees per day. That was the end of the chapter. So you can do the alternate sums and you can ask me the doubts later on. Okay, that's the end of quadratic equations.